Hey everyone, Puzzle Run here. Last weekend I competed in one of the biggest puzzling events in Portugal at the 4th Puzzles.pt competition, and I can't wait to show you how it went. We arrived in the rainy town of Luso on Saturday morning just in time to catch the end of Semifinal A in the individual category. I was really curious to see this round puzzle, Spacewalk. A very familiar one for me since I have practiced in a few times before. My first attempt took about 1 hour and 10 minutes and my best time was just under 1 hour. So naturally, seeing it in semi-final gave me some confidence. I thought I might get a new puzzle in my round and I have a good chance to qualify for the final. Sylvia won the semi-final with an incredible time of 42 minutes and 51 seconds. After a nice relaxing lunch break, it was time for semi-final B. I was a little nervous because I had no idea what puzzle to expect. And this is how it started.
4, 3, 2, 1, começa! Uma salva de palmas, por favor! 3, 2, 1, começa!
We got a Disney puzzle called Stitch. Yeah, I really didn't expect an animated image. Last year at Worlds, I also got anime puzzle. Honestly, I never do puzzles like this. Maybe I should start? Alright, back to the puzzle and strategy. When I saw the pieces, I had just a few seconds to decide whether I should sort anything. My first thought was no sorting. Even the edge pieces seemed almost useless, so I just quickly flipped over all the pieces. While flipping, I tried to decide on my assembling strategy. The puzzle had 3 distinctive parts, 2 characters and the red heart. Obviously, I decided to start with the heart. I knew this section would be tricky. It wasn't a solid shape and it was covered with arms, shadows and irregular lines. But I needed to start somewhere, so I quickly gathered all the red pieces and got to work. As you can see, I didn't make huge progress. It was slow. Usually the beginning of the puzzle goes quickly because you have easy sections to assemble. Here it was the opposite. It looked like there were only a few red pieces, but connecting them was surprisingly challenging. When I finally finished the heart, I was already 19 minutes in. Next up was the blue stitch. Again, I pulled all the blue pieces closer to me. At the same time, I was looking for unique shapes and placing them directly where they belonged. This part was a bit easier. Stitch had multiple shades of blue, which helped a lot. The light blue belly, the area around the eyes, the black eyes, the dark blue nose. I finished the blue stitch at 32 minutes, and it felt like I was finally picking up the pace. Around this time, I started paying more attention to the background. I realized it was more unique than I thought at first. On the left side, many pieces were pink, too many pinks to start working on Angel, another character. So I decided to focus on the background and build the distinctive sections like that yellowish flower corner. At 39 minutes, we heard applause. The first finisher. It was Lenka with an amazing time. You can see how much I still had left. Quick applause for her and back to work. From this point, my plan was to leave all pink pieces of Angel for the very end. I worked on everything else. I didn't focus on one area because there weren't any large easy sections. So I moved from one part to another, filling in whatever I could. I also checked the reference image more closely, trying to place each piece in the exact right spot. To be honest, I liked the background. There were plenty of details and that helped a lot before starting Angel. And Angel, well, this part was tricky. There were a few different shades of pink, which helped, but I still had to push through. At one point, it started raining really heavily, and you can hear it on the camera. But it didn't bother me at all. I was 100% focused on the puzzle. And that's done. Not a bad time for my first attempt. Of course, there is room for improvement. My strategy wasn't ideal. I would definitely do some things differently next time. But the most important thing, I qualified for the final. I finished 23rd in the semifinal B. Now I had a few hours to rest and relax before the final round. The final started. After opening the bag, I saw a familiar image of Atlantis, a puzzle I had done before. That's good. For the reference, my time the first time I did it, it was 1 hour and 28 minutes. Unfortunately, I had only done it once. It's not really my favorite puzzle because the image is pretty dark and you need very good lighting to get a fast time. Once you have solved a puzzle before, you know your strategy. You don't waste valuable seconds thinking. I put the edge pieces aside, flipped all the pieces face up, and started from the top middle with the light blue section, working down and outward. After 15 minutes, I had amazing progress. I don't know what happened, but I was flying. Everything was going too well. 10 minutes later, even more progress. It was a crazy start. Of course, I shouldn't forget that I started with the easiest part and the real challenge was waiting at the bottom. The bottom of the puzzle is extremely detailed, filled with the colorful fish and sea plants. To have a good starting point there, I decided to build the frame, since I had already set aside all the edge pieces. And this is where I got stuck. It probably took me around 7 minutes just to build the frame. And even then, it wasn't fully finished. It took too long and most importantly, I lost the pace I had. Eventually, the arena went crazy because the first person finished. Sylvia completed the puzzle in just under 45 minutes. What a time for such a tricky image. Unbelievable. Meanwhile, here was my progress. And still a long way to go. From this point on, I was constantly checking the reference image, trying to place pieces one by one. This part became really slow. The final part was rough for me. I tried piece after piece and nothing seemed to work. I just couldn't find anything. I think I got too nervous as I approached the finish. You can see moments where I tried the same piece multiple times until it finally fits. Yes, that was the last piece, finally finished. I was a little disappointed. I started incredibly well and then completely lost my pace near the end. But overall, not too bad. I finished 23rd in the final, pretty similar to my result last time. The level of speed puzzlers is increasing every single year. There are so many strong competitors now, and new ones keep appearing. The individual category had almost 200 participants, which was amazing to see. Being in a room with so many people who love puzzling, whatever for speed or just for fun, gives a huge boost of motivation. I am already thinking about the next competition and how I want to be prepared even better. Alright, let's talk about the fastest puzzlers this year. We have a new champion, Sylvia, who finished the final puzzle in under 45 minutes, an incredible result on such a tricky image. Gabriel took the second place, just under 2 minutes behind, and Daniela placed third. Huge congrats to them and everyone who participated. A massive thank you goes to the entire organizing team. It is incredible how they bring so many puzzle lovers together and make everything run so smoothly. I hope this competition continues for many years and I hope to see everyone again next year. Thank you so much. That was my experience from last weekend's competition. If you were there, share your experience in the comments below. Happy puzzling and see you next time. Bye!